All right, thank you, Brian. Tucson, like many mid-sized cities, has had numerous minor league sports teams. Some intend to stay here. Others have taken their ball and gone elsewhere. The one constant, Mike Fader, who today stepped down as the Sugar Skulls executive director. I recently caught up with Fader at the Tucson Arena.
Battalion chief from fires in the loading dock. Okay. His name is Brian. Go meet him. He might have something real quick.
It's a half hour before the Sugar Skulls home finale, and the team's executive director, Mike Fader, is figuratively putting out a fire.
Is this typical for game day?
Everything, yeah.
If anyone knows how a Tucson sporting event works, it's Mike Fader. For more than 3 decades, he's been a part of almost every Tucson professional sports franchise.
Tucson Mavericks, Tucson Toros, Copper Bowl, Insight.com Bowl, Tucson Sidewinders, Tucson Padres, Arizona Bowl, the Tucson Sugar Skulls.
Why is it they always turn to you?
They look in the community to see who has experience in running sports teams. Well, in a lot of cases, it's a list of one.
Fader grew up a sports fan in Chicago.
You're ready to make a lot of noise, right? Okay.
And took that passion to Tucson.
It's nice to see that you could do something special to excite people.
Fader first moved to Tucson in the 1970s, and he was the general manager of the AAA Tucson Toros during their heyday, including their 2 Pacific Coast League championships in the 1990s.
It just meant so much to the community.
Fader is the one who created Tuffy the Toro. The Toros drew 300,000 fans for 7 straight seasons. Fader has won a minor league baseball Executive of the Year award 6 different times.
Are you willing to move to New Orleans?
And so the NFL's New Orleans Saints came calling. Fader telling us back in 2001.
I'm sure not going to control the wins or losses of the Saints, but I have an impact on the marketing side.
It was a position he held for 5 years, what he admits he largely took for the money.
And let's just say when I was fully vested in the NFL pension, it didn't take long for me to get back to Tucson.
With the Saints, Fader was also executive director of their New Orleans Voodoo Arena football team. And that's where he got the experience to help get the Sugar Skulls kicked off in Tucson.
Last year, at this time, nobody even knew who the hell the team was. And it was fun and how it worked. Well, now they do. And I think there's a great future for the Sugar Skulls.
It turns out that this is Fader's last game with the Sugar Skulls. He's leaving the Indoor Football League team after its inaugural season, helping the franchise to a successful start.
Today I'll love it if we win.
Now 67, Fader is set to become a grandfather for the first time. And he's content to run several side projects, like his annual multi-city Mexican baseball fiesta, now in its 9th season. He says he'd love to bring a World Baseball Classic event to Tucson.
And then I do a lot with nonprofits. That's very important to me, is giving back to the community. So I don't think I'll ever be bored.
For years, Tucson teams have come and gone. No one has seen that firsthand, like longtime sports executive Mike Fader, now set to embark on the final chapter of his career.
There will not be another move in my life, not just career, life. I'm going to die in Tucson. I hope it's for a while.